Okay folks, I'm going to show you how to find and use GCSEpod. Start on the school website. It's important that you do that because the link down here on the left hand side will take you to a slightly different website than their commercial site, which will ask you to pay for each podcast that you download. So click on GCSEpod and it will take you to an external site, which is the login area. You log in, if you haven't registered yet, you will need to register, and you use your school details to do that. So if your name was Sam Jones and you were a lad, you put in your school email address, which would be 09 or something similar, Jones SA, put in your password, confirm your 5-digit password, and then sign up. The second time that you go in, you don't need to do that. But I'll show you what happens. Once you've registered, the GCSEpod company will send you an email into your school email account, and you find that on the front of the school website, so you'll need to go back to there, and down here just above and right next to the GCSEpod you'll see your Outlook email. Again, you sign into that with your school details and password, and they will have sent you a verification email that you click on, and that's it, you're in forever. The next time you go to GCSEpod, you will just need to sign in on the right hand side. So I'm signing in as Hilditch DC with my password. Click on go, and it tells me that I've logged in and I can continue to the podcasts. So what I'm going to do first of all is take you straight into a subject and show you how it looks. I'll go into English here. And I know at the moment that many of you are working on Steinbeck's Of Mice and Men. So here's a load of content which contains podcasts, and you can see there's 2 pages of this for English. But I'm going to just look at Steinbeck Of Mice and Men for the purpose of this video. Now there's 5 sections linked to Of Mice and Men, and you can see on this one, Of Mice and Men Characters, there's actually 8 individual podcasts within there. If I click on that section, it will open up and it will list the chapters down here. It just so happens that the chapters for this section are the actual names of those characters. So if I want to listen and watch about Curly, I will just click on there, and of course I can click somewhere on the timeline to go right into the center of the podcast or wherever it is that I need to revise. Now the podcasts themselves, they aren't 3D or any whiz-bang malarkey. What they essentially are is the key information that you need to know about to help you give that core knowledge so that you can go back into lessons and be able to evaluate and analyse, and of course when you sit in the exam you have that core knowledge to draw upon when you're trying to answer the questions. Okay, almost perfect, what we call flipped learning. You do the hard work and the key bits at home, get back into school, and the lessons that you're working with your teachers, you've got that base of understanding. Now, if you like this podcast and this is the one that you want to keep a hold of, you can download it. So you click the Apple sign or the BlackBerry here if you're at home. If you're in school, I would just use the website, but once you're at home and you're perhaps linked to your iTunes library, or you use your BlackBerry phone to sync with, or Android to sync with your computer, click on the one that's relevant. So I'm going to click on that one because I have an iPhone. Click continue and I can carry on watching the podcast. But up here in my downloads, you will see now that the most recent one at the top, on the 11th of March, I downloaded Of Mice and Men. And what I can now do is click to download that to my computer, drop it into my iTunes library, and then it will just sync as a music track would with my iPhone. With BlackBerry and Android devices, you just plug it in and drag that download into your videos folder, and again you can then watch them on the computer, watch them on your phone, or of course iPod Touch. Now it's well worth on your first occasion clicking on this link here the first time here and watch the how-to videos. There's a few videos here showing how to use GCSEpod and to navigate around the website, but also a couple showing you how to download in more detail to Apple devices or to Android and BlackBerry. But interestingly, there's also a free app on the App Store, just for Apple devices this is, but there is an Android one coming soon, I think. And you click on there and it will show you how to do that. You will download the app from the App Store, put in your details as they're seen here, but of course your details, not mine, and you will be able to use it on your phone, download them on the fly, even over 3G, and they play and stream really well. Okay, what I'm now going to do is just very briefly show you that you can filter the podcasts that are shown to you. So I could go and look for some course science. I can choose the exam board that I study in school, and then I can choose the date of the exam. And what the website will do is filter all of the podcasts that are contained within it, which is 3,000 odd, down to the relevant podcasts for that particular exam. Really crucial way of limiting the amount of information that's presented to you. Now, there are most of your subjects here, not all of them, but certainly a good selection of the core subjects that are done within school. So enjoy, get on. If you have any trouble registering or signing in, just come and see me in J5 and I'll help you out, or email me with some details as other students have, and we've got them on.